as 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've run from main engine 7.
I want to welcome you to the broadcast. I'll be painting from space. So what you want to do is paint along. Go out to the art store, go to Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joanne, get yourself a cheap set of paints like this. Don't need to worry about a palette, just use some cardboard or a plate and get a set of brushes. A set of brushes like this one. And just get a set of acrylic paint like this. Acrylic is really easy to clean up. Cleans up with water. And the idea is that you paint along and submit your paintings. I want you to submit your paintings to SpaceArtShow@gmail.com. It's SpaceArtShow@gmail.com. I wanted to introduce Mintaka. This is Mintaka. He's a space dog. When you own your own Skylab, they let you bring your dog up. Okay, now I have this laid out pretty well, exactly like I want it. One thing that I want to focus on here is the depth. What I've done is I've created a depth of field situation where I have an interesting point here, way back in the distance. We got an interesting point, something that we're going to walk towards if we were human. And then we're out in the desert, and it's this big, vast, flat, sandy area. And so what we have is, we're going to have, if we were to draw horizontal lines, they'd be closer together back here. And you can't see as much detail because it's further away. But as we get closer here, and even as we get to this point right here, this thing is probably about the size of a marble that we play with. It's very tiny. This is a little bug pushing around a little ball of poop. And these grains of sand that are going to be down here in this area are grains of sand that you can see, that you can make the form out of, that you can see the shape of. And so he's not even really pushing it on flat land as far as he's concerned, because he's so small as a bug. And what we want to do is we want to make this beetle really colorful, iridescent. Some of these beetles have greens and purples and oranges right next to each other, and this weird iridescent, as they move around, they look like shiny chrome. This is what we want to do on these beetles. And I want you guys to paint these, take pictures of them, send them in, and we're going to share them. Everybody paint this exact kind of a theme, and I'm not going to tell you how to lay it out, but for me, it's a painting about depth, where I've got a point in the background, the horizon line. I chose a horizon line that's close to the top of the frame, which gives us more foreground to work with, and that's what like Salvador Dali would do on his desolate paintings. The idea is that you paint along and submit your paintings. I want you to submit your paintings to SpaceArtShow@gmail.com. It's SpaceArtShow@gmail.com.
Gun sight or heads-up display. We made the turn to line ourselves up with the run. As we round out and pull out of our dive, Pam lowered the landing gear, and we lined up on the center line and flared Atlantis out for a landing. Now remember, there's no power thing on center line for the final picture. I almost forgot to put on the brakes.